suffice for those things. And as women, we can see, okay, he may not have a job now, but he has the drive. He has the drive to want one. He has the passion to want one. And so we're looking at that potential, and we're willing to work with that potential.
But that,
okay, so that is the question.
But here's the problem though. Women always think they can fix somebody and help somebody.
Okay, so you contradict yourself a lot.
No. Hold on.
Stop right there.
Let me cook. You got a section of dudes out there, and they act like they in need. Okay, it's like, let's say buddy act like he can't read, and you like, I can help you with that. He be like, what the word here? Yeah, did you teach him how to read?
I think as a woman, the boxes that you yourself want to check, you need to make sure that you have stable income yourself. You need to make sure you're well put together. You kind of can't ask for things that you don't have yourself. And maybe it's good to get something from the male perspective, but possibly you feel like when you have checked, they go venture out and date.
I can't speak for you.
Oh, I'm very well put together, so you will never speak for me. But if you know,
okay, that was a little personal.
Well, yeah, Mr.
You never speak for me.
Look, the one, like, what? It's the same thing, but in my version.
Okay.
He's not gonna answer the question.
No. So I got another question. So, you got your boxes? I'm like
that though.
Why? Because that's reality. That's the truth.
I mean, that's the.
I'm 30
and you a little older than me. The women that you date, they've been. They just haven't.
Oh shit!
I don't know how else to tell you.
Hey, you haven't met them personally, but I understand what you're saying. Okay,
no,
but no, it's like, okay, I learned something from every relationship going into the next. The biggest thing with anybody, whatever problems you may personally have within the relationship, because of pride, because of stubbornness, you don't fix it within the relationship. But a relationship over, you're going to make this adjustment where you're not going to have the same issue going into the next relationship.
You know what I'm saying? Can't be a fool for them.
Jay Cameron.
Cook.
Gonna say it with you.
Let her cook.
Yeah.
You praying, man? Amen.
It worked.
Amen. You finished? Amen.
Wow.
I'm just messing with you.
And my personal's been a little longer than
I see that. Yeah. What's up, man?
What's up? We live?
We live, bro. We live, man.
Y'all caught me with my head now praying.
I said amen. I thought you were praying for all of us. Amen.
I pray, you know when I pray for everybody?
Uh-huh.
15, 20 seconds.
Uh-huh.
I pray for me?
Yeah.
Man, that's 24 hours a day.
Oh, okay.
Let that load.
Let it load. Let it add us to it. Golly, let it get some.
I want him to hear our prayers too. Wait a minute.
Well,
You're taking up some time.
No, he just added to it. We supposed to pray on.
He said he's praying for 24 hours a day.
That's his prayer.
The big man got stuff to do.
I'll be Alpha and Omega. I'll put y'all in the beginning and the end. That stuff in the
middle. That stuff in the middle is for you.
That's gonna be me, yeah.
How you been doing, man?
Bro, I've been doing great, man. Great. How you been doing? I never asked you how you.
I know. See how you just give and take. I like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm doing all right, bro.
All right.
No complaints.
No complaints.
Anyway, no complaints. Everything's going as planned.
Okay, a little more detail.
I like where I'm at right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. How about you, Bash?
I've been all right. I have no complaints either. That's big today. It's always something to complain about.
All right. What's one thing you gonna say to a lady right now?
What would I say to a lady right now? If you're in a relationship, stick in that relationship. If you see qualities in them that you won't find in anybody else. If you're not in a relationship, go ahead, you'll find girl.
Ooh. Willie Earl waiting on you now.
Willie,
I don't know what else you want to hear.
Joe Johnson.
Yeah. Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie.
Oh, hey, give me my camera, y'all.
Oh, we going to see that. Look
Yeah,
at
my bag. Oh, yeah. Like always, like, subscribe, follow Singleton Brown Live on all platforms. Also on Roku TV. Download the app, Gift TV. Singleton Brown Live app. Check me out. Check us out. Platform, we coming. Got some things coming this year. 40 years out. So stay tuned. You don't want to get right into the topic. You want to take our time.
Hey.
No, let's jump into it. I'm excited for the topic today. So, y'all, this is gonna be a good one.
It's
okay, sure. All right, so he ain't him is the topic today.
He ain't it?
He ain't. So it
not.
says he's not him. I think it
sounds-
sounds better when I say he ain't him.
That's when a woman saying it.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
one. Give me
well-
my card back.
Most of y'all
Oh my
watchers
God.
are women. That's all.
Say it again?
Most of the watchers are women. You welcome.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so I have a question.
Hey guys, tune in, leave a comment, call in. Hey, this is a man's show too now.
Did it? Oh, for sure. More men should watch to get better insight from you guys.
They do.
So what does that mean?
What again?
Who is him? Why isn't he him? I want to know what that means.
Who is he?
Who is he or him, right?
Yeah. Who is he versus who is him?
Okay, who is he to you?
So I need you to define for me, just
So
for the audience
if you
that
had one or not. Maybe you.
yeah, maybe I
tell
don't know
who
if I've
him
had a
is,
him or
and then
not.
We'll start talking about it. Go
What
ahead.
makes a man him?
Man standing on business, a man on purpose, handling the responsibility as a man, has no problem putting you in your place when you get out of line, out of order. You ever notice how a woman says, I just like a man, just tell me to shut up. You know that?
Yeah.
And then when they tell me that, you know, I level up. I say, shut up. You know.
Oh Lord. You know
That's a
who-
lot.
You know who defined? You ever heard of Queen? Like what I know? Jill Scott.
Yeah, of course.
She said.
I know. Wait, no, because I know this
Oh,
is gonna be
now you
fun.
gonna have me go.
Yeah.
So you said, I'm gonna let you say it. So since you that's him.
Okay.
So what you said?
I'm
Tell the
familiar
people.
with who him is. It's weird because it's not on you. It's in you. It's an aura that a man has. It's him being a problem solver.
now
It's
you can-
him.
oh,
So
wow.
I mean, y'all didn't do a very good job at explaining
No,
it, in my
hey.
opinion.
You didn't let us fit. I just gave you another because we want to make sure the women understand too. Because Jill Scott gave a good, vivid, valid point.
She did.
What she say?
Word for word is gonna be hard, but it was along the lines of kind of what I was talking about. He's a problem solver. He walks in his own path. He help me out. I mean,
She said, if a man come in your life, if he can tell you what to do, he can tell you what to do. But if that man can't tell you what to do,
he can't tell you what to do.
so what? Now that said a lot in that one statement.
Yeah, by saying so little.
So little, but a woman said it.
But we all understood what that meant. This is
See,
crazy because there's
that's
plenty
what
of
I'm saying.
not plenty, but there's been guys in the past that'll try to tell you what to do, try to
Ain't
tell
no
me what to
trying.
do, and it was
I
it's
know.
sometimes it's funny because that was cute, but yeah, try again.
So yeah, it comes like you said. It comes with a man with substance, purpose. He's led by God. Like so I seen a quote somebody was saying about the Proverb 31 woman, but what about the Proverb 31 man?
Come on.
So that man come with his stuff together. He come with responsibility. He come with accountability. Also on the topic, we talked about the unaccountable man. A man gotta be accountable. Who's holding him accountable? And he gotta do things in a way where his character lines up, and he's a leader. And a woman gotta see him for who he is. If a woman don't see the leadership in him, I don't think she want to follow.
That's a fact.
Okay.
It's like you not giving that woman purpose though either. She's not. There's no reason for her to follow. Like
She got to see that in you. She got to see that,
sure.
that leadership from God. That's why a man got to look up to God, not a woman.
I think that's where a lot of the hymns fall short. They are unaware. They're unaware of their path. And they're unaware because they're not following the path that God gave them. They just outside living.
What you mean?
Did we do a proverb today, by the way?
Man, we don't do Proverbs on live show, but continue.
Oh, I'm
You got a
sorry.
proverb for him?
I don't. I just
Oh,
didn't
I
know
thought
if
you
there
had
was
a-
something that was tailored towards this. It sounds like there might be.
Yeah. Ken always got one in his pocket, I promise you.
I thought that's what was gonna happen. He kind of threw me off though. But
Can't tell him what that him mean to you, man. You don't really talk about it.
I don't like to talk about myself though.
It ain't.
oh,
It's a
Ken
good
is him,
acronym.
y'all.
Oh, they talk about
man, it's
your
like
father. Then talk about your
oh
father.
my father.
What? That's a good one.
Oh, the buck stopped there. No matter what the problem is, he always had a solution. He trained us to get solutions. He used to make us sit on Wednesdays. He would get the newspaper and he would lay it out. He say, pick a topic. Then you pick it. Then he'll disappear. He'll come back in about 30 minutes. You have to be able to get him the whole story of what you just read.
Oh wow.
Always teaching.
Always teach. Yeah, he's put me in situations where mentally I couldn't just do it. But he would demand me to do something. You see what I'm saying? To the point where I would have to think about it. See, right now, our kids today, they don't have to think.
They have no cognitive thinking skills at all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But he puts you in a situation where you have to think. You have to figure things out. You know, that taught me really how to be a problem solver. Because when you only like 3 feet tall and the light switch is like 5 feet high, and he demanded that you cut the light off.
Yes.
You gotta figure that out.
Yeah, he don't tell you to get a chair. He don't tell you to get a box. You have to figure it out. Cut the light out. He know you can't reach it.
Yeah.
Cut the light out.
But it's not impossible.
Yeah.
So figure it out. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So
I
a
think-
man got to teach you. A woman got to be willing to admire and listen to a man. A man got to be able to point to a woman and make her better than what he found her.
Women don't always want a him.
Uh-oh.
Out 10, don't nobody want her.
So that's not true. That's not true.
Say that again.
Women don't always want a him.
What she want?
She wants somebody that she don't have to watch. Normally, let me
watch?
cook.
What you
To
mean
watch?
watch?
Yes.
Bugaboo.
Yes. No,
What
not
you mean
that.
watch?
Normally, when he is him, once y'all accomplish the him version of yourselves, y'all don't want a woman. Y'all want women. Tell me I'm wrong.
Here we go.
No, that's not right. Yes, I opened that
Hey,
can of
that's not for
worms.
everybody.
Defend it.
Well,
You can't just put everybody in one box.
No. So
Okay,
I
then.
said a lot of times. I definitely said a
Okay,
lot
say
of
that.
times. But that's. I guess I'm speaking for my generation. That's more so what we see.
He got his hand up.
Ken.
it's not the fact that we want a lot of women. It's the fact a lot of women want us.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
When we with a woman and I'm gonna tell you the sharpest flex, right? You got a woman,
Mhm.
put her on a pedestal, raise her above all friends and family. Okay?
Mhm.
Free game. The minute she slip, they knocking at you though.
True story.
Because if
Those
you-
aren't her friends. Oh my gosh.
That's not the point.
But that's part of the point. Oh my
Huh?
god. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
Your average friend will see you in a situation and respect the fact you're in a situation and how your mate handles you if he's him, and she would protect him. I mean, she protect you for him. If y'all be out, y'all be hanging out, and dude may roll up or some situation may pop off, she'll like, girl, you know you got it too good. She'll tell you
That's a
upfront.
fact. That's a good friend.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
Yeah. But then when they know you got it too good, and then you slip up, yeah, he got him another one.
Of the friend group.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, no, I guess I have real friends, guys. I don't know.
I'm telling you, if you got a friend while you have a man and that man's on point and he's treating you in ways she's never been treated, putting you on the level that she's never been on, and she catch you slipping, oh yeah, it's going down.
Those are hard friends to have.
No.
Ladies, pay attention. Pay attention to the women. For real.
They pay
Pay attention to the women in your circle that don't clap for you when you win.
Watch this.
Say
Watch
that
this.
again.
Watch,
That's
no,
good.
no. Why pay attention to the women in your circle? Why not pay attention to what you're doing yourself so you won't be in that situation?
Women should always have a circle. You should always have a good friend, a good group of friends. Like women need that. I think people need that for sure. But just pay attention to your circle. If they not clapping when you winning, if they got side eyes or like peeking around corners when you and your man doing something, girl, yeah, you gonna have to cut that tie. That's a weird one.
To the man or the friend?
The friend, for sure.
Okay.
So we talked about some characteristics of him or the man that
she's switching it
hold
up.
himself accountable. That's another thing. You gotta hold yourself accountable. It's like in a relationship. It's two people in a relationship. Relationship go wrong. As a man, you know what I'm saying, I take full responsibility of half of it. Over half of it. I take over, me personally, I take responsibility of over half of what went wrong because I'm the leader. That's just right.
Yeah, but you're also an adult, and yes. you're a leader, but you were married to another adult.
But that's why I gotta take. I'm talking about for me.
Okay.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna just say, oh, there's all that one. No. It's two people got together. Two people can get together and make it work. Two people can
decide to. Yeah.
So that's being a man. Make sure men be accountable for everything that goes on in your life. It's your life. You added them people to your life. So if it don't go right, it's part of your fault. That's just being accountable because it's my life. A woman comes to my life. I added her to my life. She gets my last name.
What if they don't take it?
What if they don't take the last name?
I almost said that's your wife.
Then they their friend. What you say?
Hey, that's why I ain't got a wife right now.
Right now. That's for y'all ladies.
What?
Ken Singleton said right now. He's on the market.
There is no market for this. Okay? There is no market.
Ooh.
I mean, pick a city, country, state, there's no market.
Make sure y'all comment.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all call in if y'all got anything to add to this. This is a good show. We're talking about, he not him, so we were talking about the young lady, Ms. Bash, asked, what is you talking about with him? Give us a good understanding of what him means so I can understand who's not him. So, Ms. Bash, understand a little bit about him. Do you understand the not him?
Oh, for sure. There's not hims are running around everywhere.
Getting a couple of dollars daily.
There are, and it may not be all that, but that man doesn't have solutions to your problem. He watches you struggle. So even that, watching you struggle is crazy business.
If you say you his girl.
Absolutely.
That's hard.
Because why are you so I hate to be this person, but my brother actually said this to me. Why would you struggle in a relationship? You can do that by yourself. And you can ask more people for money when you're not in a relationship too.
Okay. I don't know. It's like, okay, struggling within the relationship, right? Is it a situation where it's a one-sided relationship? Because if it's a two-sided relationship, I don't see where it could be a struggle. Because if I'm with somebody and I'm him and she her, we're in a loving situation, it ain't no struggle. I can have $2.
We good.
We ain't struggling because we together. You see what I'm saying? I only struggle alone. But if I'm with somebody compatible, man, it ain't a struggle. Because no matter what happened that day, you still get something that night, bro. Think about it.
I think where that comes in is not every woman, I said this before, but not every woman wants a him. The whole like, I gotta watch him, I gotta this, I gotta that. The women, most of us feel like y'all cheating. We just don't say a whole lot about it anymore. Because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So the woman that's like that, that's like, well, if he's gonna cheat anyway, I might as well be with somebody that not gonna cheat on me because I'm the better version. If I'm the better version, why would he step out with anybody else? I got some women just want a man on their couch, makes a little money from time to time. You can come home to something. That there is a woman out there like that. There's plenty of them. That ain't me, but there's plenty of them.
So you saying, I'm trying to get this straight. Some women don't want a him.
Correct. Because they're so wrapped up in being her.
Oh, that's good.
That's out of order.
That's real today.
Don't get me wrong. I've been in relationships where my focus was on her. Okay. Hence, we're still not in a relationship. My focus was on her and not myself or my purpose. So I did things I was supposed to do the way I was supposed to do it, but my focus was in the wrong place.
Okay. How did you know your focus was in the wrong place though?
I don't know. It's like self-growth.
What came up?
No reflection. You gotta have a long talk with yourself.
Yeah.
That's that accountability, y'all. Yeah.
That's unaccountability?
No, that's that accountability. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever had a conversation with God and just going back and forth? Because that's what the deep conversation with yourself is like.
Okay.
It's like
That's real though. It's a battle.
A conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a conversation. But no, when I reflect back on past relationship and situations, I saw when my focus was off. I saw when my focus was on. You know, and I made the adjustment. But sometimes in the midstream, you don't notice certain things until you up out it.
Yeah, that's a fact. You start looking back on things.
Right. That's why it's good to always have self-reflection on situations.
Yes.
How could you have done it better? How could you have been better? You know, or whatnot. Who you should have avoided or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to have self-reflection. But when you're in a situation and your focus, okay, any man out here, if all your focus is on your woman, it's just a matter of time, bro.
Some women like that. Some women enjoy that. I don't know. So that part until they're ready to find something better.
See, hypergamy. You just said it.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm gonna be real. I'm a girl's girl. I am a girl's girl, but I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. You have to be aware of that man's purpose, though. If you're gonna be his woman, you have to be aware of that man's purpose and be her, but be her that fits that purpose, though, too.
You should have knew what his purpose was. Second, third conversation.
So that's not fair though, either, because that's not fair. That's not fair to him, because if you get with somebody that you see potential, and y'all have said this too, get with a man you see potential, you stay, you help build that man, y'all grow together, blah blah blah. He may not be him yet, but what if she sees all this? What if she sees the him potential? What if he was raised in that 2-parent household that everybody?
Come over the plan up the front.
She just might be the distraction.
So he's got to recognize that though too.
Hey, I got a cheat code. Give me a camera. Ladies, number one cheat code to know a man is about his purpose and a man has the qualities of being him. Stand back and don't speak and see if you can see his purpose. If you can see his purpose, just watching the move, watching his actions without even a conversation, he probably him.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you do with the guy that not him? We talking about not him.
The guy that's not him. So the fact that somebody's probably sleeping with my baby daddy, like, that's proof that somebody likes people that aren't him.
What do you mean sleeping?
Well, what you mean?
I mean, I don't know if the man's got a girlfriend or not, but I'm saying like.
But to somebody else, how you know he ain't got his stuff together?
I
don't know.
My baby daddy?
Oh, you speaking literally a real baby?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to get in context of what you saying.
You asked me.
She for real.
Yeah, I'm saying the not him, and you went straight to your baby daddy.
Yeah. So the question that you asked me was, I gave it to you in a personal aspect. You said, why would someone want to be with a man that's not him?
Well, I ain't say that. I just said you said about the not him. I said you talked about him, but what about the not him?
What about the not him? I mean, the not hims of the world are the ones that the women want to. The video games, couches, oh my gosh, warehouse jobs, can't keep one, no car, like need something, you got $40, like just that. Those are all qualities of not him. I mean, there's a list. No, I've also been the person that is like, okay, well, maybe I want too much, so then I'll dip and dab in what you call swamps instead of the ocean, y'all. So when you go fishing in the swamp, you're not gonna get no like good ocean stuff. You're gonna get something out the swamp. But can I clean it? Can I fix it? Can I tidy it up? Yeah, you usually can't. And my trial and error taught me that.
Where you fishing at?
Hey,
not in swamps no more.
I remember kids saying the swamp, but she said the swamp.
Hey, but see,
oh Lord,
a man, what'd she say? Can I fix it? Can I clean it?
Yeah.
Why is a woman always trying to
We love red flags as women. I don't love red flags anymore. We love red flags. We just do. We are fix it type of women.
You can't fix what ain't broke, man.
Bro, the non-hims, the ones that aren't him, broke, and then we try to fix that.
To my broke, like money broke.
You can go down the list. Broke can be in all categories.
Hey fellas.
Yeah, talk to the man.
If you broke,
don't date no.
You know what broke look like, right?
Don't date.
Like
ain't got no business.
No money.
Don't date no.
You ain't got no business out here trying to sex on these women. Okay, that's all you're doing. You ain't got no money. What else trying to do? You trying to smash. Okay. Now, if you broke and you a man and you ain't got no money, you should only be having sex with yourself.
Broke men look for stability, which is why they're out looking for the women.
Wait, I got another one.
Okay.
If you broke, all right, man, you should only be having sex with yourself. The only people in the room is like your left hand, your right hand, and whatever y'all decide, it could be free. I don't know, but if you don't have any money, bro, don't waste these women time. You're giving someone else a bad name. Okay. Yes. So if you broke,
be celibate.
Don't even walk in the gas station looking for no condoms and nothing like that, because you don't need them, bro. You broke. Okay. But there's a section of females out here
that like that.
No, not just sexing them. Give me that camera. That's one thing. I was always responsible for myself. They're not just broke. They're putting babies in them.
Yeah. So broke men like stability. They look for stability.
Why? It's like men. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? Just hold it. Be celibate. Do what you got to do. Get on your grind. Do whatever you got to do to get yourself together first. Because when you bring a child into this mix, it's 20-something years, man, of payment plan. So you're already in the hole.
I mean, and
now you're putting dirt on yourself.
If they broke, they ain't got no money.
I'm just saying.
They ain't paying child support. My bad, y'all.
And I think a lady was like, a woman told me that's not cute. It don't look cute at all when a man ain't sitting on the sofa and she coming home from work. These things that whatever it is for these men.
No respect.
They gotta be accountable. You gotta have a conversation with yourself, man. That's all we're saying. And just start doing better. Go get a job. They got people that out there holding up a sign, man. So that says a lot. If you're not holding up a sign and you got a man out there homeless holding up a sign and you at home whining and letting the woman go to work and have 2-3 jobs and come home and take care of you and you getting borrowing her car. With the thing on the steering wheel. We know that.
Whoa.
The little fuzzy steering wheel.
You gotta take that off.
They got the rhinestones on the plates.
Rhinestones on the tag.
I'm
like, come on, man. So we gotta do better.
I don't borrow cars. I lend them.
Yeah. We gotta do better, man.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's more women than men out here. So,
sorry. I feel like accountability also goes back to a lot of men will say, oh, well, I was raised this way, or this happened to me when I was a kid, so I don't. Y'all chill, because the decisions that y'all making today ain't got nothing to do with how you would. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with what happened when you was 8. Like there was a guy that was like, oh, well, I don't like company at my house because we used to live in the hood when we was growing up. Okay, so now you live in a 4-bedroom house in the middle of.
You don't like company.
Yeah, like what? That's crazy to me. Like, so you don't want to host anything. I don't want people knowing where I live. Like you work in a nice setting now. Those people can't know where you live. They live in the setting kind of like you. But I heard so much of that, and it was mind numbing because. We can't host anything. You don't really want to go anywhere. Why do they need to pull up here real quick? That was so weird to me. And it all stemmed from, well, we used to get robbed a lot and I grew up in the hood. And it's just like,
but no, I see.
Chill out.
Hey, I grew up in Chicago and I understand exactly what he's saying.
Me too.
For sure.
You don't want people to know where you're at.
But you better, so right. But you've better yourself and
still don't want
the people that, not everybody, but the people that you let over, the people that you host.
Nah,
I mean.
They're different. They're different.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree on that. Everybody don't know where I live.
You know I got a story.
I promise you.
You know I got a story, right?
Yeah.
At a party, cookout, invited some friends, some people from different establishments that are frequent from time to time. Had a nice big party. Well, one of them, quote unquote, friends that I did not invite, he saw me on Monday. He's on the yard. He goes, "Hey man, I heard you had a party this weekend." I went, "Yeah." He's like, "How come I ain't get an invite?" I went, "Yeah." Because everybody can't come in your space.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real. I know that. I have
bad thing.
I got a son.
Yeah.
Everybody can't. Nobody knows where I live.
Yeah.
I don't deal with everybody.
That's a fact. You can't deal with everybody.
I promise you.
Yeah.
They don't know where I live. Everybody ain't. They just. Now he wasn't wrong for that.
I'm just saying you have to have some sort of accountability for your actions today. So not just not letting people over to your house,
he wasn't
but
broke though, right?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So, but there was just so many quirks that he was just like, oh, well, this happened when I was a kid. That happened when I was a kid. Well, my mom, I'm sorry, because you're 30. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear what mom said. I don't want to know how, like, this happened when you grew up. We can get into that, but I don't want to hear that with every conversation.
Man, y'all listen to us. Women don't want to hear all that.
So, and that's another thing, guys. More women need to talk to men. More men need to talk to women. women are so wrapped up in what we want to hear, but we're not telling the person that we want to hear it from what we want to hear. Women need to talk to men more about what they want to hear, what we consider a good man. Men should talk to women more about what they want to hear, what they consider a good woman. Because
so what they talking about then? They're not talking? What they doing?
What are we talking about?
No, I'm just saying. You saying they need to talk more. What are they talking about?
Yeah, so I kind of picked up from you guys just what we as women, what we think is a high value woman. A lot of men don't think is a high value woman. Him, he don't really care how much money you make. He got it.
No, you're right.
Right. So that's different.
It's the world of time we in. It's changed, but we still the same.
But that's real.
I take care of myself and everything in there, and my daughter.
I got something. Go ahead.
Everything. So, a woman come in my life, yeah, she comes to
add to it for sure.
But it don't take away.
He's not him if he lives with his mom and his mom's still running his life and he can't think for himself. Ladies, if he rattles off, well, my mom said, it don't matter. Don't listen to the rest of what mom said. You good. He's a mama's boy and he's not him.
I'm a mama's boy and him.
Yes, but Ken, and I've never, ever, ever heard you in any conversation be like, well, my mom said. Like, that's crazy.
Nah.
Let me think.
No.
And my mom says a lot. I just don't share with everybody.
Right, because that's your knowledge and you took that and you portray that how you want to. But what my mama said, like, what? I don't care what your mama said.
If he talking like that, he's
not him.
He her.
He said he her.
Call him Shim.
A Shim, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, rewind.
Mm-mm.
I know what you're about to say.
If I'm him and then she is a masculine version of him, then she's a Shim. Because she's a she-him.
Okay. Okay. He's trying to go left, y'all. We're not going to let him.
Hey, and then she going to have to go get another him. You see what I'm saying?
So Bash said they don't want him.
So no. That's not what Bash said. Not every woman wants a him, is what I said. Bash wants.
She's not laughing. What you want, Bash? Bash said everybody don't want no him. He's gonna be cheating on and all that. No,
hey,
not
Bash needs a him.
That's
the only reason Bash ain't married yet, because I haven't found a him yet. I've run into men that think they're him, but baby, you need to figure out that car. You need to figure out that job. You need to figure out your taxes and your 401k. Like, you have things that you need to figure out as an adult. I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I mean, it might be harsh, but I'm her. So I need a him.
Yeah. No, I was thinking, and I do that a lot. Okay. Looking at a woman, right? And say to yourself, what can she do for me?
Yeah.
How can she make me better? How can she make me greater? Because then, if I can answer those questions, I'm definitely going to be him for her.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because, see, the secret to him, he needs help from her.
Yeah.
See, a lot of dudes have been through some things that turned him into him.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, part life, part mom. It's just little things turns you into him. And a lot of time, a greater part of it is a her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my biggest growth in life is when I can't even say her because I ain't never had her. I had a woman. But you know what I mean? But no, my biggest growth in life, when I'm in a situation where, okay, I'm him for her. Okay? Yeah. I'm very productive in life. I just had a conversation with somebody. Yeah. I had a conversation with somebody recently, and they was like, maybe you're supposed to be alone. Like,
that's crazy.
No. I was like, I said I've always been a husband like all my life, right? And so I move in every given situation like that. And they go, but you've never been alone. Like, because I'm always in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, shit, they won't let me be alone. It's like, you try to chill, but these last 2 years though, bro, yeah. I learned a lot.
About yourself when you're alone.
Yeah.
You learn a lot.
Well, let's do this. You learn a lot when you're by yourself, but it doesn't mean I was exactly alone. At the low. Now,
okay.
It's like you have a lot of, man, when you learn to be by yourself,
yeah,
she don't make a difference.
You also realize what you will and will not tolerate from people too.
Oh yeah.
You find your peace. I call it a peace bubble. And as soon as I feel somebody tapping on that peace bubble, you gotta go. Because if you pop it, then I'm 95 hot. We not getting there. Tapping on that peace bubble, you gotta go.
I ain't heard that in a while.
95 hot or a peace bubble?
See, we always said 357 hot.
What's crazy is I don't know the number. I always throw out a number and 35. I just be like hot.
Then I guess it's hot.
It's 95 hot. I don't know if it's 95 degrees.
That's pretty hot.
Okay then, yeah. I don't need that. Get away from my peace bubble.
I showered at 115 degrees. You know, but I could go up to 129.
You're a fire sign. That's about right.
I'm just saying.
100 something degrees.
Not 95. 95. Man, they garbage in that.
So, women, I think we are letting these men be laxed, and we're not making them be him. Take what
making him.
Yeah, we take what we can. Let me not say we.
Settling?
Let me not say we. That's settling. We take what we can get. Sometimes we don't want to have to watch the one that they call him, because if he's him, everybody wants him, right? And if you're not confident in yourself, then you're on the back end. You are worried about who is he with, where is he going, what is he doing. You don't need that. Just KB, you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with a woman in this day and time, so she's supposed to settle for?
She's not supposed to, but a lot of them do in order to be with somebody.
Oh, to be with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so that man gonna have to worry about her. Want to scale up eventually when she get tired of him. Okay,
Possibly. If it's not a partnership that we talked a little bit about partnerships last time. Instead of looking for that one that you want to have relations with and get into a relationship, you need a partner. Get into a partnership, and that can be your relationship. Yeah, we talked about that last time, and that goes into knowing who him is.
I'm gonna tell you this.
You can't settle, and if you do settle,
watch this.
She's gonna probably level up and do better.
See the bullshit?
I already know.
Listen. I'm about to say something. I ain't never said.
Eddie women single.
Every man is already him. He just hasn't found the right woman to activate it. Because see, I have a standard, but man, when I see her and I'm activated, I'm elevated in more ways than one. Let it know. Okay, now a woman, right? Like a lot of women be like, he's not this, he's not that. But it's like, you may think you worthy of him being him, okay? But he may look at you and he's not motivated. You ain't activated to him in him. You ain't showed him something worthy of his submission to you, because to be him for a woman, you definitely have to submit to some things.
That's correct.
Okay? So if you don't activate him, you don't move him to the level where he wants to do that for you. Okay? That's why he's not him yet. Wait, I'm cooking.
Okay.
That's why, you ever see the man?
No accountability.
Oh, I got a lot. What's the man get out of a relationship, okay, with a woman? Then a woman looks back and see him with a new woman. Oh, why he doing this now? How you doing that? She activated him. Okay? You slept with him, but you didn't activate him.
That woman isn't her, though, because she's, first of all, the woman that's her, what's back there? Nothing. We already been there. Why would we look back?
Oh, po child.
Okay, so she's not her if she's looking back. First of all, if she's definitely not her if she's looking back at exes. They're exes for a reason. What are we doing?
Some people need to avoid their future.
I don't even know what that means.
Get off at the next exit and turn around.
Okay. And so you said he's not him because you didn't activate him.
No, I'm just saying. I've been in situations, like say, I have a standard, right? But then when I'm in other situations, when I'm activated and feel a certain way, my standards elevate tremendously. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you have to sit there and say, what's my motivation? You know, and you show me the, excuse me, and you show me the motivation, I'm going to motivate. Okay?
Okay. So that's also when women leave, though, too. If If he's not him and you're like, he's not him because she didn't activate him, that man didn't give her purpose. So she needs to go fulfill her purpose elsewhere. Hence leaving and becoming her to him.
His job is not to give her purpose.
Okay, y'all, I don't know if y'all have seen the other shows, but the man man in a relationship is supposed to give that woman purpose. You're supposed to lead her.
Something to do. That's being a part of his purpose.
I actually don't like something to do because we're not puppies.
You're making it sound.
We're not, and so you're not giving us something to do.
Wait, listen, you're making it sound okay. Like, okay, if a man about his purpose, you say give him something to do. Pertaining to his purpose or something to do in general? Yeah.
Pertaining to his purpose, pertaining to a purpose. How come that woman doesn't see her purpose while she's with this man? If he's not him,
I just said that.
What purpose does she have there?
You should be able to see his purpose without even speaking to him.
Right. And if she can't see that purpose,
she need to move on.
Skirt.
What is she doing? Does she lift him up? Does she encourage him?
Even
if he don't need it, do he feel
First
that
of all,
from her?
if that man is in the house, she's probably lifting him up, encouraging him. She's probably doing resumes. She's probably trying to help him find a job.
You say she
probably done called the mama and been like, "Hey, can we?"
Some of that now got to be a man. Let me stop over.
No. She just said if the man's in the house, that's what you said.
She's already been overstepping. She's already doing too much.
Man got to have some kind of vision, purpose
for himself.
Before he even got with the woman.
Yeah. Did you just say if the man's in the house? That's what you said.
Yes.
Implying that it's her house.
No, implying that we're in a home together.
Oh, because the way you said it, if he's in the house, like he has an option not to be in by her.
So normally the one that isn't him, he does have an option not to be in that house. He can probably go to his mama's house.
Huh, okay.
I had a friend that dated this man, and first of all, we all knew he was like at least sleeping with one other person. But like when he would get mad, he would pack this like black trash bag and like haul off to the next place. Like this is insane.
He ain't have luggage.
It ain't him. No, it was it was a black trash bag. So clearly you've been evicted from somewhere. Okay, that's the only time we see clothes and stuff in a black trash bag.
Was it a heavy duty? What was she saying?
She said that part. They pack their little trash bag. They get upset. You'll see them in like 3 or 4 days when they other girl gets mad at them or when they mama get tired of them. Like you'll see them. But a lot of women want that man that's just gonna come back. She's not confident in herself. So, mind y'all, I'm not speaking for me at all. But she's not confident in herself.
Yeah. They say the broke man had the best sex.
Come on, that's all they know how to do.
Is that it?
So it's funny. It's a running joke. But sex is broke people activity.
Oh, good job. Cause once you bust, what's left?
You just go to bed. I guess you're gonna do it again. We ain't got no money to go nowhere else. That's broke people activity. That's why they all have all these kids.
Waiting on Hey man.
Go ahead.
You gotta talk to our men, man.
Yeah.
Please.
Man. Go ahead.
Man, I want so bad.
Go ahead.
Hey, you know how you see a family, right? You see a family. They may have like 1, 2 kids, right? And then she's not working or whatnot, or she has a little job and he not working and they struggling, okay? And you see that family, they struggling, right?
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, she pregnant.
Yeah.
When I be like, you struggling with the 2, you about to have a 3rd?
So
you not him.
So what's crazy is people will say, "Oh, well, they can't afford birth control. They can't afford condoms." So what's crazy is birth control is free, but these people got to be on phones or computers to be able to apply for health insurance to get the birth control
that's no excuse.
That's not an excuse. However, people are also looking for a check these days too. It's wrong, but that's what happens.
Don't say
sex
people.
Sex is broke people activity.
Hey, don't
it
say
is.
People.
That's a new word you just
say women looking for a check.
The phrase sex is broke people activity.
Wow.
So basically, if I approach a woman and I ain't got no money, I can smash?
Not necessarily. So first of all, it depends on the woman. That depends on the woman, and a lot of those broke people, they've been broke for a long time. So one thing they've mastered is charm. let me put on this one clean outfit. I've never seen her before, but somewhere everybody else is tired of that one outfit because they've seen it every day. Like,
is this like victimization? I mean, what's this?
Victimization? Are you asking me that personally?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I'm like, have you been a victim of these things that you're speaking of?
I've dated men, and I can read people. I hate that I can read people the way I can, but I can spot bullshit a mile away. Can I say bullshit?
So when you got into a situation, you must have been 2 miles away.
So I never got into that situation, but you're charming. So I also know what to look for.
Yeah.
I want to see if your socks match. Okay. I want to know. No. If them socks don't match, he ain't got no washer at home, baby.
Y'all don't wear matching socks.
Who is y'all?
Women wear socks 2-3 different colors. Mismatch.
Okay, so they're normally ankle socks. Can you see them?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Well, y'all funny, man.
So there's just certain things to look for in a man.
I'm a foot man.
What did he drive? Wherever you met him, what did he drive? Like, this outfit that he has. Like, did you give him a hug? Did you see under his nails? There are things to look for. Does he have on any jewelry? Is that jewelry fake?
I ain't gonna lie. I told someone. Women have told me.
Bash been through some
they
shit.
can look at a man. No, a woman told me. She looked at how I carry myself and how I look. She's like, "Tell you take care of yourself." Like, you got all that from this looking at me one time?
Yeah.
Like, literally, one went down a list like, I can tell you take care of yourself.
Watch the
you
room.
got a clean house. I'm looking like, you just seen me once, man. Literally.
Women know exactly what to look for.
I say, wow.
They have their little personal cheat code. They don't share with us.
And then there's an aura. There's an aura about him too. He's always calm. That them shims, is that what you call them?
Lord.
The shims?
Right, yeah.
They be hyper, they're antsy, they're always like looking for something. They probably, you don't do it. And then pay attention to a man's like floor mats. Men take great care of their cars. That man ain't taking care of his car, that house is dirty. Or he live with his mama.
There go that mama thing.
I beg to differ because right now my car not clean.
I wanna see what kind of not clean it is, y'all. Watch him have like a few things in the car, like it'd be junk in the car versus like, this car dirty.
My inside.
Okay. Yeah.
Men take care of their cars. If that man ain't taking care of his car, that's the way he lives. Also for men, women take care of their feet.
But don't go there though. But women cars inside. Don't do that.
There's a whole
dressing room in it.
There's a dressing room in there.
Don't do that now.
Yeah.
All right now.
Yeah.
They got wigs and.
Yeah.
That's not fair. We pack wigs and hoe bags and
what kind of bag?
Wait, what's a hoe bag? She said hoe.
It's called a spin a night bag. Spin a night bag.
No, hoe bag.
Meaning you ain't gonna go home. You outside? You can
outside.
She can be outside bag.
It got more than that car in that on them floors. I done seen them. My mama told me.
Get it.
You look inside that car, son. You go look inside that car in that trunk.
Yeah.
We got wigs and shoes and socks and.
She be too many places.
Don't you go to that house?
She be too many places.
I'm just saying. So yeah, don't just talk about men, cars, women.
I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
Never mind. No.
Okay. Producer over there, what you doing?
She laughing at us.
Hey, anybody comment? Make sure you comment. You can call in. We talking about he, not him. That's the topic. The unaccountable male. They say the young man. So we just making sure our men got their stuff together before they go out here and continuously make bad decisions. Man. Please stop making a lot of kids or making kids in this fashion.
Sex is broke activity.
Women gonna drag you, man. I'm gonna say it like that. You can stay at your mama house. They don't care. They'll take your mama house. You keep playing with them with their child support and all that. So don't think you can run and hide at mama house with that trash bag. I got some. You can have the luggage I got, but don't drag that trash bag nowhere else. But stop making these simple mistakes. Get yourself together, gather yourself, get your purpose, get going, get your warehouse job, walk to work, do what you got to do. And then when it's time, it's not good for man to be alone. God will send you the right woman. You'll walk right into that woman. You got your stuff together. You might need, you just don't know, but you got to get yourself together first. Adam had his stuff together first. Before he even thought about a woman, God said, hey, I got one for you. You don't even worry about that. I'm going to create one for you. Matter of fact, I'm going to take her from a part of you that you always need her. And she'll need you. So it's all put in, but I think we're not having the right conversation. What you say about sex?
It's broke people activity.
Boy, I know that's a new one there.
You know why that's funny?
Golly.
Because broke. Okay, she say sex is broke people activity.
It is.
Activity.
Man, but the more bag you got, the more they want to sex you. So, like, you could be broke and get it. You could be paid and get it.
Yeah.
Why are we working so hard?
So the paid though, you know, it's usually in a home. It's usually probably a nice bed.
So
Okay.
what you mean with the statement then?
The broke activity? Oh, because we always in the house. We ain't got nothing to do. We can't afford to go anywhere. Like, so let's do something free together. What's free that we can do together, y'all?
That's funny though.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
That's free we can do together. But then when I got money and everybody want to do it with you,
Got a line of them.
she don't like that.
You're also more cautious though too. You're more cautious with multiple people. When you're hitting the same meow every single time, like you might not use protection a few times. You might, you start getting a little laxed with every time you deal with somebody. You do. Y'all tell me I'm lying.
But the woman that no,
See, I wasn't gonna touch that, but go ahead, bro.
But no, understand.
I feel like we're different. They should be responsible.
No, it's one thing to be fair.
But you're not broke though either. So baby, can you afford condoms? Can you afford birth control? Can you afford the Plan B pill?
Let me tell you, I ain't play that when I was in high school.
That's the Plan B thing too. Broke people activity. You done shot the club up, and you looking at her because you ain't got $50 for a pill, and it's $60 after tax. But you ain't got $60 for a pill.
I swear I ain't know how much it was. I don't know where you get it from.
So again,
I swear I don't.
You don't know?
No.
That'd be broke people activity.
That's pretty going good.
I do have a question.
Or it could be a man trying to protect his legacy activity.
Protect his legacy.
I'm talking about by providing the Plan B. Like, not with her.
Okay. Why are you shooting a club up when you have potential to start building your legacy?
Why woman let him shoot
Allow.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
He gonna
go to his. So this is the settling. This is the settling. He gonna go to his other girl house.
I ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right. So, but then that's all. That's
saying.
In general, but that's also the woman that is not her. She wants a man here. She wants to do everything she can for this man to keep him here.
Who fault that is?
Hers, for sure.
But
we talking about the man.
But she gonna blame him.
Yeah. And he just being a man.
It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. And women, first of all, we're going to stop this conversation right here.
Oh, okay.
We don't carry condoms. Women don't carry condoms. We don't go buy them. No. So, and also, I think it's crazy to look at us and be like, you should have, you should have birth control. You should have this. You should have that. It makes more sense to unload the gun rather than wear a bulletproof vest.
What?
I've done that.
Both of y'all need to be saved. We in a war.
No, she's talking about something different. She's talking about something different.
I know what she's talking about. Yeah. See, both people should be.
Both are accountable for sure.
When I was young, I did not play because I knew the consequence of them actions.
Oh yeah.
And I just believe, I'm not going to have all these baby mamas because I seen my friends and some family members have to go down that road for 20 years.
It's hard, yeah.
2, 3 of them. Early, we in middle school. So it's both.
Yeah, for sure.
Both. What D. Williams said.
Hold up.
Correct on.
Say bash
activity.
Yeah, correct.
It's for sure.
Activity.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. I can't say that. Let's have sex.
But when you get the bag, then that's all you want to do. So you can get it either way.
Because then at that point, that's okay. Because you have a bag and you're so much more cautious about, I need to protect my legacy. I don't want to shoot this club up because she may not be, but she looked like a good time. She's so, shoot the club up. That's what it's called.
Hey, what if you took the bullets out the gun?
What'd you say?
What if you took the bullets out?
What if you take the bullets out the gun?
Yeah.
Oh, you can shoot the club up. What you mean?
Man, Lord, see?
I'm just, all I'm saying is.
I'm going to show you accountability. Okay. If you're a man out there and you decide to go get a vasectomy, you've been accountable. You don't want to be responsible
That's real.
for what comes after that if you don't.
That's real.
If you already, see me personally, I got 6 kids. I didn't want to see 7.
The doctor should have offered that. Yes.
So I went down there. And matter of fact, I got on cost for like $257 on my insurance.
That's with insurance, though.
Yeah.
So again,
Okay.
When they broke, they can't afford the computers to go file to get insurance, and they broke. They're not paying out of pocket for no insurance, so they just letting life happen.
Do they have
and
a phone?
What's crazy is it's a vicious cycle because that person that did that, they're probably raised like that. They probably was raised without a mama or a daddy,
we can't keep.
But we have to educate ourselves in order for this to stop. The buck stops here.
They know better.
They know better, but are they gonna do? Yes. Are we gonna do better?
It feels good.
Yeah, for a second. And then you got the next 18, 20 years.
I just reread the comment, right?
Which one?
Okay. Comment says Bash is correct on a broken people activity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bash said sex is broke people activity, right? I like the broken people because when you're broken like that, you move irresponsibly.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And if you broke, you ain't got time to have sex. I'm out there trying to find it.
You shouldn't.
Trying to survive,
I think, me personally,
I can't even think
if
straight.
you haven't accomplished anything, you ain't done anything, you ain't won anything, you don't deserve no sex that night, that week, whatever. If you ain't just accomplished nothing, you ain't got time for sex. Go do something.
But that's what a woman want him. That's when that comes in, because a woman want a man. What woman don't want to be with a man that's even half of the things you say?
A problem solver.
To come home to that. It's my man. I know the light's going to be on. I know I'm good when I get home. I know got food in the refrigerator. I know he's going to protect us. Provide. She can go down and live.
Yeah.
And then she talk to a friend, the girl, I got to get off the phone, because they ain't got no conversation like that. But that's how it should be.
For sure.
A woman got to choose. It's a choice.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What if it's like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she talked to other people that got in her head.
True.
Family members, friends. She'll walk away.
That's something.
That's too easy. Yeah, that is something in her.
That maybe we talking about broken people.
Broken. That's my point.
Maybe something in her. Sometimes a person will self-sabotage and go back to safety.
Self-sabotage is real.
They're not ready for that level.
Mm-hmm. Or they can't fathom that level.
Oh, damn. I didn't look at it like that, pimp.
Yeah.
You call me pimp. Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
No, you just really said something profound, but you don't understand how
people
profound.
do it when they get the lottery. What that mean? You remember they talk about it?
You just said something so profound, but you don't know how profound what you said was to me.
You know what I do for a living? You forget? I'm like, Tommy, you don't know what I do.
You say what or who?
What I do for a living.
No. You like Tommy, bro.
Yeah. I'm a behavior specialist.
I know what you say you do, but I haven't seen you do what you do.
Tommy sold drugs. You talking about Tommy from Martin?
I posted. You see me on stage. You see what I do.
What?
I'm a behavior specialist. So I understand people's behavior.
Yeah.
And most people operating on a kid's behavior in a grown person's body and mental.
Yeah.
But they haven't grown up yet. Because that little, don't let the king don't let the little boy kill the king or the queen in that person. That's what's going on. Because you're always fighting against that little boy or little girl in you. Yeah. They're always fighting against you to be safe.
Yep.
Everything you just said, she went back to safety. What is that? The people that you're familiar with, the people that's supposed to love her and all these things. This level here is high altitude. It's just you and her. She don't know nobody, not familiar. She's not used to being there. That adrenaline rush, so she want to go back to safety.
Man, you don't know what you're saying. You in church right now?
No, man.
No, I'm saying you preach to me. Because I'm sitting there, you just gave me an epiphany of a situation. I was like, oh, damn. It's like having a lost puppy and you build a slight relationship with this puppy because you found this puppy. Mm-hmm. But eventually that puppy just run back and go home.
You go get a person in drugs or addiction. You bring them to your house. Yeah. We gonna fix you. And they good for that moment. They're like, what are you
Wait, Brent, who do you have?
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm just giving you, like a cousin or something you trying to look out for, and you know they addicted or on drugs or something, and you like, all right, cuz, we good. They all with you. Next thing you know, like, what cuz at?
Comfort is an addiction.
Cuz went back.
Comfort is for sure an addiction.
So yeah, we dealing with a big issue. Like we said, we talking about him, but it's deeper than that. How do we?
If you're him that's trying to find a her, I don't know. Some good advice is to
get your stuff together first.
So, but he's already him. If you're a him and you're looking for that her, a lot of the women that have done a lot of traveling, or a lot of the women that aren't from the state that you're currently living in. That means that she's okay with new endeavors. She's okay with the unforeseen. You know, you switch states, you might not know anybody in that state. You got to make new friends. You got to see what this life is like. Yeah, I don't know. That's some advice in finding her for him. I want to know.
You think that's how we look for him?
No, not at all. But
I'm about to say.
that's always that's a good quality though. Is it not?
Let me tell you. I talked to my boy. You know where I'm about to go with this. I heard this statement where men got to stop trying to make ducks.
Right.
Into swans?
Stop trying to fix them and make them fly, ducks.
Yeah.
And go out and find an eagle and just put them in formation.
Okay.
So they can follow. And that's a
guilty.
proverb. The woman got her stuff. Because most of the women that I would look for, they got to have their stuff together. Because you don't have to try to fix them at my point.
That's a fact.
The Proverb 30 woman came with her stuff together now. She got to see that value in you. She got to see where she fits in that purpose in your life, and it makes it more easier. But that woman had enough where she took care of the family, the man, the kingdom, and she still had enough for herself.
That's real.
That's serious. Because most women say they run out of stuff for themselves in relationships. I hear that a lot. This woman had enough for everybody and
including
still
herself.
had enough for herself.
Okay.
Proverb 31, just read that. Proverb 31, the whole chapter.
I want to know about is it the same thing, the Proverbs 31 man? Like,
somebody came up with that, you know what I'm saying? I think it was more so,
I haven't
get
heard
it out
that.
of Proverb. You know, my boy, when I met him, he told me, hey, man, read a proverb a day, man. Keep the ignorance away.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite
proverb
quotes
a day.
from
It's
you.
31, so you can't lose one a day. Just read a chapter, and I'm telling you, it'll help you with dealing with people, relationships, everything. And you just keep reading it. Every time you read it, just don't stop. It's a lifelong experience. And like I say, when a man getting his stuff together, first get himself together with God. Because the man got to look up to him. Because the woman going to look up to the man. If the order is up, we got the order confused. And the more we get it confused, the more we're going to have problems. Okay, we got somebody that said the Proverb 31 woman. Yes, okay. Oh, somebody on here. Okay. So
Hey, Miss Jocelyn.
What is somebody one of your friends?
Oh no, but she's coming. She's one of our friends though.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing,
girl.
Yeah. So
how do you spot?
Men, we talking to men. We talk to your women. You want to?
Yeah.
Man, we got to get ourselves together.
Yes, we do.
It's more them than us, so we got a better selection of good women. And don't let nobody tell you it's no good women. That's a lie. I'm not gonna let you. They got good women and good men out there. But it's who you looking for and how you going about doing these things. So make sure you get yourself together. You attract who you are. I truly believe that. So you start getting yourself together. You work on yourself. You don't go fishing in the swamp. I'm from Louisiana.
Don't go fishing in no swamp, y'all.
No,
you're gonna get a leech.
Ken always talking
you're
about
gonna
that.
get a leech.
A what?
A leech. You go fishing in a swamp, you're gonna get a leech.
Oh my God.
What you say?
Why we in a
You
swamp?
go fishing in a swamp, you're gonna get a leech.
Oh,
A leech, the thing that.
Yes,
a
that's
sucker.
Yeah.
I thought she had. Oh wow, I thought the cake. She said a leak. I'm like, what's she talking about? But a leech. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Fish in the ocean. It's plenty of fish in the ocean. It's some nasty fish in those ponds and those
Rivers
swamps
are good,
though.
though. River fishing is good.
River fishing is good.
Yeah, because they always on the move.
Yeah.
They're flowing with the current. You know.
Y'all go fishing. Y'all fishing in the swamp.
Not in no swamps.
How you doing, Miss Jocelyn?
Or at a gas station. Okay, so we're gonna do. That's gonna be another topic.
Go ahead, talk.
I'm looking at this last one. She said, Dude Williams said, or at a gas station. We're gonna do a list of places not to talk to men, ladies. Like, that's gonna be a different show, but yeah, for sure.
You ever been to the gas station? The guy offered to pump your gas.
Okay, so
I'm just saying.
no, and I don't let that man pump my gas because I probably already paid for it. I might as well do the easy part now. Sorry.
Oh,
you see that? You see that?
just throw that.
You see that?
No, thank you, baby.
Women feeling themselves will always miss him.
But that's because we haven't stepped up to get ourselves together.
Yeah.
And then
I'm being accountable because I see it a lot.
I think him should be at a certain level.
It is.
You know,
For
It's
sure.
levels.
No, I mean, like, okay, like the analogy I gave earlier, he operates at a certain level, right? That's minimum. Everybody else is down here, but this is the minimum. But when he gets where what he likes and what he wants, and when he sees her, his level elevates.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's levels to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ms. Johnson, won't you call in? We're gonna put that number on there, Ms. Johnson. You're gonna be our last nice conversation before we get off this.
Ooh.
Can you call in and expound on it? I understand it, but I would love for
There we
Momma
go.
to expound on the Titus 1:6-9, man.
It's a second Timothy. I thought it was.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Oh man, I need to.
Can
learn
you
my
call in?
stuff.
We're gonna put the number on the screen and you can call in. Do that for us.
I have to admit to something.
What you about to admit to?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Bruh, like, y'all gonna have to continue this show. I'm gonna have to lay back a little bit because,
What?
I'm just listening.
Okay.
I know why.
I do want to know what
I know why.
Yeah, that's my
Who's
point
compared-
I'm trying to make to you. I'm like,
You good.
I just focus right.
You
know
know
what?
say
I'm
something.
too
Talk to the
focused.
man and help a man. I mean, we gotta help our men
All right,
out,
man.
bro.
Listen,
Yeah,
First
men
of
talking
all-
session. Straight at it. Come
man,
on.
we need to be more accountable for self, right? I'm finna show you what male accountability looks like on the average. What? Oh, my bad. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
accountability.
disgusting.
Okay? But that's what accountability looks like for a man. What? Oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying? There's no change behavior. You see what I'm saying? There's no change behavior. What we got up there?
Oh, she better call
Yeah,
in.
because when you apologize for something, even a my bad means it was an accident and it's not gonna happen again.
That's
But continue.
That's not an apology.
Continue is bad. My bad is never an apology,
Yeah.
but it depends on what type of man these women are dealing with, though, too.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
That's my bad.
Yeah, go ahead on call in. That's the number across the screen. Simeon. This is, I think I knew what it is.
That's Simone.
Simone? I'm
Yeah.
You're an educator.
Hey.
That's far. So it is far. Yeah.
No.
I had to squint.
No.
Hey.
No.
Oh,
Jocelyn.
I tried to clean it up.
Be accountable.
Be accountable.
Hey, I'm being accountable. I'm thinking, no. The reason why I said it, I thought that was, what you call him, friend. The one that y'all be going at it.
Me?
Yeah. The one that like Mary J. The one
I
y'all be
thought-
going at it. That's
yeah.
what I thought it was. I was like, oh, this about to be good.
No, I thought it was a different name.
It is.
Real quick, to y'all. Oh, yep.
Oh, we gotta put our headphones on.
Oh, we
Oh,
got.
we just stepped it up.
Simone.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Hello.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Hello, Simone.
Hi.
Yeah. You want to add to our conversation? You got anything to say about him or he's not him?
Yeah, you mentioned 1, 6 through 9 is that man is comparable to a Proverbs 31 woman. I actually want to know that.
Yes. So, that's the scripture, Titus 1, 6 through 9. And there's like 10 different things highlighted in that passage that identifies a man that is comparative to a Proverbs 31 woman, which is he is a man of one wife. He also is very faithful to his children. He's not arrogant. He's not hot-tempered.
Ooh.
He's not excessive drinking. He's not a bully. He's not greedy for money.
Oh my goodness.
He's hospitable, loving what is good. He's sensible. He's righteous. He's holy, self-controlled, and he holds to the faith.
Oh yeah.
She said, oh, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
There's so many men. So it literally, Miss Simone, the list that you went down, there are so many men that do not fit any of those categories, let alone even a few.
Yeah. So he's not him.
Yeah, because he ain't him, girl.
But you never tell him he's not him, and you still allow him to do what him do.
Comfort.
So,
Mm-hmm.
whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that?
See, water will always seek the least place of resistance. So if you allowing that, that's why you always get the bottom of the barrel.
That's true. That's true though too. That's the swamp. That's the swamp that the women are fishing in though.
Miss Johnson.
Yes.
Do you date currently? Are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship yet, but there's someone that I'm
Ooh,
interested.
yeah.
Okay. Can you so what you like about him? We talked about checking boxes last week. So do we check into your boxes, or is he going towards that Titus man?
Yes, he is. I
Okay.
know there's some spots that he needs more work in, but I feel like because I'm her, I can
Yeah.
pull that out of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Talk to him, girl.
Okay, this is
Wait,
okay.
wait. Who told you was her? I mean, I don't know you, but who told you that?
I am her because I know her.
What
She
It's
said
just
the
qualities?
my
woman in the mirror
character.
told her
Yeah,
that.
what qualities make you her?
I'm faithful. I'm honest. I'm flexible, caring. I'm motivated. Like I'm working on my doctorate now. I take care of myself, so I'm very independent, but I'm also submissive to the right person.
How old are you?
Can you
I'm
ask that?
42.
42. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you heard about our show? Do we know you? Do I know you? Do one of us know you?
Yes, I met you before. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Brown? Me? The
Yep,
third person.
Mr. Brown.
Okay.
Oh,
I
she
did
said, she
good. I
said.
did
You see
good
how
by
she
telling you
said?
that.
Yes, Mr. Brown.
Oh, I might have trained her or something. I don't know. Probably she said. Okay. I like that. So you say you bring a little something to the table, like we always talk about it.
Yes.
So what do you think about when we talk about the marketplace? They talk a lot about it. The marketplace giving men and women, like a man got to start from the bottom, from birth, and build himself into, like myself, I had to build myself into who I am today. So of course, yeah, I'm on a
Mhm.
certain level where, yeah, a woman will look at me in a way where she would want to be a part of what I got going on, but she got to be the right fit. So I heard you say you submissive. So what else could make you, you know,
Her.
not her, but you got to put, like most women gonna say that. But what sets you apart? That's what I'm about to say. Do you know how to pray? Let me go there. I'm about to.
Yes, I pray. I'm a praying
No, I'm talking
woman.
about pray for your man, your household, pray spirits. I'm
Yes.
talking about
I,
being the gap.
yes.
Fall on your knees,
Yes.
like what I'm saying. In this day and
Yes.
time, that like I said, that Proverbs 31 woman was a bad woman, and like I said, she did
Yes.
have enough for herself.
Mhm.
So what is that one thing that
Um.
sets you apart? Now you can't take my prayer now.
No, no, I can't take your
There you
prayer.
go.
But when you were speaking of like with the Proverbs woman, she gave to her husband. Her children called her blessed. Like she was out, people in the community. So I'm an educator. That's a big piece there, that passion. I do have children who I've raised by myself. I've done very well with that. Um, just independent. Like I have my own small business outside of me working a full time
Yes,
job and
ma'am.
also working on my degree. So there's so many things that I can bring to the table. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to take your prayer, but I do pray. I pray every morning. I pray every night. My children know the word. I'm heavily involved in my church. I pray for the guy that I'm interested in now. He and I actually pray together. So
Okay.
there's just so many different things that I know set apart from your typical woman.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Hmm.
I like
So
that you're aware of that about yourself, though, too.
yeah. Anything you
Yes.
want to ask? Anything else you want to ask somebody? Ken, you got something? Anything you want to ask?
Just listen.
Okay.
What advice would you give to the single woman that I don't know
That's
wants?
30.
Okay, what
That's 25 to 30. What would you tell here we go.
your
What would you
younger
tell your
self?
younger self at 25 before the kids?
For the kids, to find myself, to keep my goals and aspirations first. Love is always there. It's going to always be there.
Yeah.
But first, I need to make sure I take care of myself first. So then when I do meet him, we'll be great together and not be so dependent on him for that.
You ain't got no
Got you.
baggage.
Yeah, I like that. Any questions? You got any
No, that was
questions for us?
amazing.
You got any questions for me, Miss Johnson? Anything?
No, I enjoyed you guys, and I'll be tuning in a lot more.
Yes.
We might have.
Hey, make sure you tell that guy you interested in. Make sure he tune in too.
Yeah, you subscribe to our channel? I'm pretty sure. If I said, did you subscribe?
Yes, I have. He actually told me about your channel. So, yeah.
I did a good job.
Really?
Yeah, you did.
Well, tell him to tell his friends
See that
too.
man? See that what I'm talking about, ladies? See, we helping men. That man praying. He got his girl. He's like, hey, you need to go check out what they talking about over there. This is where I'm getting it. So we getting people in relationships. Y'all listening, right? This ain't no game for us. We trying to really help men for women. I always say that too. So we want to continue to build up men, and we want the women to be their helpmates, be their helper, be their confidants, be everything they need to be stronger men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is behind every strong man is a good woman. That's the truth. And yeah, a man's supposed to, he can go so far, but they say he can go a little further with a woman, a good woman.
Yes, he can.
So, yeah, I thank you for calling in. You got anything else for us?
Nope. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, you got, okay, let me ask you one more question. What's one word that describes you? I'm going to start doing that. What's one word that describes you?
Inquisitive.
Inquisitive.
You know that's another way of just being nosy.
That's all right. You ask the right questions, you're gonna get to the right places.
That's funny.
Right. Hey, I do research, so I'm always asking questions.
Yes, ma'am. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So any other questions you want to ask? So you been married before?
I have.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is.
Well, why does it sound like you trying to figure out who this is?
I am. You gotta keep asking questions. I'm inquisitive. That ain't my word, but no. I'm just trying to find out because somebody might be, she might have some wisdom that can help somebody.
Because you got me here trying to figure out who this is.
I know so many people. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? For
one word.
You don't know what I do, but
one word to describe yourself.
That's good. Huh? What's one word that describes you, Mr. Singleton?
There is no one word.
Oh,
Lord. I just knew he was gonna say him. I just knew it was gonna be him.
Hey.
Well, no, really no.
It is one word.
You can't describe him with one word. Just like if she was her, if she was P31, you ain't got one word for her. But if you're a man or a woman and one word describes you, you got work to do.
That's all. We all do. That's all.
You have to be a compound person. You know what I'm saying? It can't just. Hey,
I know how to wake him up. It's kind of good. He said, my bad.
No. You have to think. Okay.
Go ahead, man.
We have a compound like you put two things together, right?
Right.
They compounded together, right?
I understand.
Now, that's the type of person you have to be. You gotta have a base, but you always can't just be one way.
Yeah, layers. I tell people all the time, layers to Mr. Brown.
Yes. Well, the cheat code of that.
What?
I just tell a woman, look here.
Uh-oh.
I'm deeper than a week.
Say what?
I'm deeper than a week. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully you don't tell her to look here. Goodness gracious. The verbiage be all over the place. That's why he told us we were in a stable last week. Like, it's too much going on with you. What?
Uh-oh. They ready to go left. I'm going to let y'all go left for a second.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Women, you know how you can tell when he was probably him and got away? When you had one conversation with the guy the first time you meet him, and he never called you again.
That's never happened to me.
And he just ghosts you because he realized what you are. He ain't gonna call that back.
Oh, for sure. I've for sure pulled that.
That's never happened to you?
No, that's never happened to me.
You've never been ghosted?
No.
Oh, poor child.
I know. So, and I try not to do that to other people. It happens, but
you never been ghosted to the point of, wow.
I've had one night stand. That's as far as like the ghosted went, and I was young. I don't know, knocking stuff off my bucket list.
You say you had one bad you funny.
I mean, that's the closest to being ghosted that I've ever gotten. But we didn't get each other's number after that. I knew I wasn't ever gonna see this person again. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember his name.
You do realize it's social media, right? She funny.
Please. It's 2025. If women want to bash me for that, I mean, let's do it.
It ain't women.
Ask Miss Johnson one more question. We ain't gonna hold her.
Oh, sorry.
We do this all night. Y'all
I forgot we had a call. You still have Miss Johnson?
Yeah, she laughing.
He speak up. Get
she was listening to y'all.
You know,
I was listening.
Miss Jocelyn, have you ever been ghosted? Do they still do that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we do.
They do it, but I haven't been.
Okay, so yeah, that you're probably a good woman. Good women don't get ghosted.
That's not true.
Yeah, you don't entertain.
Yes,
you don't
it is.
entertain men that potentially ghost you.
Correct. So that's the part, and then we also kind of do the ghosting when we like do some trial out in what may not be the ocean, but possibly a pond, and we don't like it. We want to throw it back. Yeah, we do the
Catching
ghosting.
and releasing too, huh?
Yep.
Oh, she said yep.
Absolutely. What?
Oh, okay, Miss Jocelyn. Hold on, slow down.
I don't know what y'all think this is out here. And then also, Miss Jocelyn, have you ever run into the man that's like, oh well, we like being pursued too. Like if you're interested, you can come over and talk to us. Like have you heard that argument also?
I've heard it. I've never experienced.
Never
it,
engaged. Okay, me either. Because why would I do that?
Oh,
Right.
See, why would you do what?
The man is a hunter.
Why the man
So-
is a hunter? Why would I go out and look for what I want? Now, in the event I run across accidentally something that I want, that's different. But for as a woman to go out and to be on the hunt or like wanting to find that mate, like we don't go out and do that. We don't approach men. I'm not holding the door. That's crazy.
Nope.
Oh, you shouldn't be holding it.
Okay, so I was being funny with that
Oh,
one,
you
but like
What if he got a cane? What if he got a cane? You ain't gonna hold the door?
there was an old man with a Confederate flag on his arm yesterday, and I ain't hold the door for him. He had a cane and everything.
Wait. I saw the video. That's the dude.
That's not funny. That's not funny. It was he failed, y'all. It wasn't funny. But I watched this man get out of the car, and I was like, y'all, I don't think he gonna make it to the curb. Like y'all know y'all park. It was literally just across the street, and so. He's hobbling. Mind you, it took him probably 4.5 minutes to get to the curb. And I was like, y'all. And he fell. And I saw this, mind you, he looked like he was all of 87 years old.
Yeah.
And this tattoo was bright red. Oh, so you just got that, sir. Yeah, you gonna have to figure out how to get up now.
Hey.
Johnson, one question. I'll produce.
I'm sorry. Don't let me walk up on that.
That was bad. I had a customer at my desk too. He was like, I ain't helping that. Yeah.
One more question. We're gonna let her go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have another question for Miss Jocelyn?
No, Mr. Brown has a question for Miss Johnson.
No, I that was it for me. I appreciate her tuning in, and they tell your sisters and your aunties and tell them to join in next week. We have another good topic, and y'all can laugh and enjoy and tune in and comment.
Yeah, sure. And then if are you in Georgia, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I live in North Carolina.
Oh man, if you ever if you're ever in Georgia for whatever reason, hopefully we can have you on the show.
We don't, hey, wait. We don't know her like that?
She know Miss Brown.
And I know a man.
So I don't know. Bring him too.
I know a man.
Bring him too.
Bring him too. Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that later.
But I know who it is. I know who it is now. I know who it is. This is good.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're
You can call in at all times. Make sure you tell your people to subscribe. If you got a good topic, you can leave it in the chat and we can check it out and see if we can display it and get some feedback and get some solutions. That's what we're all about, solutions. So we thank you for calling in tonight.
Real quick, too, Miss Jocelyn, I'm so sorry. Do you have Instagram, Facebook at all?
Yes.
Okay, if you could share just one of our reels, pick your favorite reel and just share it on your story. That'd be awesome.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you enjoy the rest of your evening, ma'am.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Hey,
She was fun.
hey. But
That's a good comment.
hey, what she asked about the Instagram,
Uh-huh.
I was about to like, don't do it. Like, don't give it out.
You funny, man. And then we gotta close it out. So
I'm gonna do this.
Go ahead.
We had fun today, guys.
Hey, this is with D. Williams, right? And the new catchphrase, right? Because they say it all the time, so I'm going to implement this, okay? Fellas, whether you him or not him, get your life together, okay? Every day wake up, have I got my life together? What I need to do? Where am I lacking? Some of y'all probably need to say, do I need to get rid of her? Okay? But fellas, get your life. Matter of fact, if you don't have your life together, don't make yourself available for any female. It's like when you meet a woman, say to yourself, what do I have to offer? And if it's nothing, you're not meeting her today. But because as a man, like you value your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like you remember when back in the day, when they go, way back in the day, we talk about riding sheep and goat days. You know what I'm saying? You know, back when you would go to get a young lady's hand in marriage, you had to have a dowry, you know, for to give to the family. You know, like, what's your value? What is your worth? A lot of guys. Has everybody got an inside joke that I'm missing? I see 3 conversations. I'm the only one on camera. I'm like, what's going on?
No, our producer just doesn't want to edit a whole lot of this. She wants you to wrap it up.
And she told us we didn't let you finish because you gonna finish.
Because you're gonna finish anyway. Yeah.
We used to it.
That's what all it was.
Yeah. That's why you got your own camera to finish.
Oh, where we at?
We're wrapping it up.
No, really though. Point blank. Get your life together on all levels. So I'm speaking to the males. It's really for male and females, but definitely the males. If you don't have your life together, stay up out them women's face. Okay? Because you're giving us a bad name. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of y'all give perfect assists. Okay? Y'all put that state of mind in such a way where it ain't really nothing left to say. That's all I got to say. But really, get your life together on all levels. I mean, me personally, every day I have to say to myself, do I have my life together? I mean, I'm working on it. The parts that I don't, y'all never know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ever seen a person that make effed up look good?
Fake it till you make it. That's what that's called.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, man.
And if you still faking it, you need to eventually make it because you can't fake it forever. Also, ladies, we have to be less lenient with the ones that are not him. You know, stop doing all that stuff for this man that isn't trying to do better for themselves. You might need to go find a him. You might need to go make sure you are her because you can struggle by yourself. Keep in mind, sex all the time is broke people activity. Y'all got to have something to do. That's all I got for you.
Like always, like, subscribe, follow Singleton Brown Live on all platforms. Also, download the app on Roku, Gift TV. We want to come to your platform, to your city, to your cookout. Summer coming. We got a lot of things coming up. We got books. We got events. So check us out on all our platforms. Who are we, man?
I'm trying to figure out when we're going to the cookout.
Man, he's so funny, man.
Hey, you ever got invited to a cookout where they had raisins and a potato salad?
Nah,
hey, let's go. Hey, we about to close this show out. Hey, get your life together. We Singleton Brown Live, okay? We'll be back next week. We're going to do the same thing in a new way on another day. All right. KB, take us out again.
Who are we, man?
We Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And I'm Bash.
And we live.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Y'all.